Don't change your leadership style, change your awareness. Ask 10 managers, what is the best leadership style? You'll probably hear 10 different answers. Some will say transformation leadership, others choose servant leadership. Some believe in democratic leadership, others prefer coaching, situational, autocratic, laissez-faire. Who's right? Perhaps all of them. The problem isn't there are too many leadership styles. The problem is believing that one leadership style is the answer to every situation. Today, I want to offer a different perspective. Don't change your leadership style, change your awareness. Leaderships have been studied for decades. Books, universities, MBA programs, corporate trainings every year. New leadership models emerge. Each promises better performance, better engagement, better culture. And every model has value. The purpose of this episode isn't to prove one style is superior, because I don't believe one style is. Leadership isn't one size fits all. Leadership is contextual. Imagine leading a startup. The environment changes rapidly. Now imagine leading a hospital during an emergency. Completely different. Now imagine leading a software engineering team. Different again. Or a classroom, a manufacturing plant, a sports team. Every environment asks for different. Sometimes people need direction. Sometimes they need coaching. Sometimes they need freedom. Sometimes they need collaboration. No leadership style is universally superior. Each one becomes appropriate depending on the people, the situation, and the moment. Think about your own life. You don't speak to your child the same way you speak to your manager. You don't speak to your parents the same way you speak to your client. You naturally adapt. Leadership works the same way. Great leaders don't rigidly follow one style, they adjust. Sometimes they coach, sometimes they guide, sometimes they decide quickly, sometimes they simply listen. The real question isn't which leadership style should I use? The deeper question is, how do I know which leadership style this moment requires? This is where awareness enters. Awareness is another leadership style. Awareness is what allows you to use leadership style wisely. Imagine receiving criticism. Without awareness, you defend yourself immediately. You notice your reaction before responding. Imagine conflict within your team. Without awareness, emotion drives the meeting. With awareness, clarity leads the conversation. Imagine success. Without awareness, ego quietly grows. With awareness, gratitude and humility grows. The leadership style may remain same, but the quality of leadership completely changes. Every leadership style has strength. Every leadership style also has blind spots. Transformational leaderships can inspire. Without awareness, it may unintentionally become pressure. Servant leadership can empower. Without awareness, it may drift into people pleasing. Democratic leadership encourages participation. Without awareness, it can become endless discussion. Autocratic leadership creates quick decision. Without awareness, it can become unnecessary control. Coaching leadership develops people. Without awareness, it can become advice instead of listening. Awareness doesn't replace leadership. Awareness refines leadership. Many people spend years studying leadership technique. Very few spend time observing the leader itself. Before leading others, observe yourself. By leading a meeting, notice your body. Are your shoulders tense? Observe your breathing. Is it calm or rushed? Observe your feelings. Are you speaking from fear or from clarity? Observe your thoughts. Are you reacting or consciously responding? Leadership begins long before words leave your mouth. It begins with your experience. So, how do we cultivate leadership through awareness? Not by memorizing another framework, but through witnessing. Because witnessing is a methodology. Start with the BOFTA framework, get your one body, observe postures during meetings, not physical tension before making decision. Gateway two, feelings. Recognize emotions, frustrations, excitement, impatience, confidence. Observe them without becoming them. Gateway three, thoughts. Notice the thoughts forming before your response. Pause. Witness. Respond consciously. Gateway four, awareness. Gradually recognize that awareness has been present throughout the entire leadership experience. You don't become a different leader, you become a more conscious leader. Leadership style will continue evolving. New books will be written, new models will emerge. That's healthy. Keep learning, keep growing. But remember this, leadership styles are tools. Awareness determines how wisely those tools are used. Communication is a skill. Decision making is a skill. Conflict resolution is a skill. Leadership is a skill. Witnessing is a methodology. Awareness is a conscious experience. Don't spend your career searching for perfect leadership style. Spend it developing the awareness to know which leadership style this moment truly requires. Because leadership isn't defined by the style you choose. It is defined by how consciously you choose it. Before your next meeting, don't try new leadership style. Instead, observe yourself while leading. Notice your body. Notice your feelings. Notice your thoughts. Then ask, was I simply applying leadership style or was I consciously experiencing myself while leading? I would love to hear your experience in the comment. Which leadership style do you naturally gravitate towards? How do you think great awareness could help improve it? If you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe, and continue exploring the awareness series, awareness split, fitness in practice, and the circle of enlightenment series. Until then, keep witnessing.